that bit is good. Yes, sir. Where you at, baby? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Who do you think you are? Preaching on will be the unrighteous holiness that you are. You done had enough of that shit. Take the book upstairs. Hey, my God, I'm gonna take it upstairs. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I'll slow it down. All right. Who licking, nigga? All right. Give it a minute. So we're running off to what I gotta do. Hey, good morning, everybody. Grand rising, grand elevation. As Trump would say, grand uprising. Fucking uprising. I'm gonna cover a few things, even though I like the statement, but nobody's ready for all that. So as you know, so this is the American discovery of Europe. This is the original one. Remember when y'all helped me purchase this one? So the one that I'm reading in the tablet alludes to something else, which is pretty much the same thing. But this is Jack Forbes. Y'all know who Jack Forbes was, right? Jackie Forbes is the first pale-skinned mongrel, so-called Native American, to tell his own people that, no, we exist. Just like this pale-skinned, fraudulent, so-called chief of in Oklahoma of the Cherokee, who have on several occasions, notwithstanding J. Winter Nightwolf, who certain natives tried to play him down because of their racist ambiguity, stated the same thing. A lot of these Negroes in America are the original indigenous people of this land. But we know that we're dealing with a consort of young, miseducated, misappropriated, or government agents. Why am I saying that? You know, I said I was gonna say nothing about agents, but why not? Fuck them. They made their bed, they gotta lay in it. And they're gonna stick to it. Believe me, some of y'all know what it's like to fight in the streets and don't want to stop. Bloodlust is a real thing. It doesn't matter how it manifests itself, what costume the motherfucker puts on, what guns or whatever they're running with. Bloodlust is a real thing, no matter how the job is performed or how it's been manifested. I have people who are starting to realize, okay, Red might be onto something about these Ashkenazi motherfuckers. That's a made-up name, just like I proved 12 years ago, I proved, because I was learning Yiddish, and I decided not to learn it no more except for to understand it. That's all I'm going to do. I speak a lot of it pretty good, especially when you live in New York. And a lot of them respected the fact that the Dutch bloodline of my family, well, some of them knew because they would look away the rabbis that they were original Dutch. But around 1903 to 1920 something, they were still perfecting their language. Their language was a construct of many dialects. Yiddish is not Semitic, nor is it ancient. Foreign, yes. Just like the new language of Spanish, and just as Creole came into existence, a patois. Vietnam, or Philippines, Tengali, which is a mixture of several languages, even a little bit of English in there. English is not this language, because I tell you that Algonquin, I get tired of all these different narratives, but these are based on these clans, these tribes are based on a confederacy, not just one signal out talking about the civilized tribes, because civilized means to be uncivil. And they were identifiers of the crests of our nations amongst the congregation of this non-incorporated, but this wonderful continent of righteous beings who by the crest of their families took on these identities and personifications to which these Ashkenazi fucks with their lame Cabbage Patch babies, these fake little pundit government agencies, and the monkeys, the parasites they work with to destroy that. Now, so I get upset when I see wonderful brothers like the Yamasee brother and all them other talking this Google shit without knowing the truth of the origin of all these so-called, whether it's Seminole. Excuse me, you motherfuckers talking about your Seminole and Creek and all that, pushing out the brothers who are supposed to be freemen. Well, they're freemen because they're the original fucking people. Who the fuck are y'all? The Mohican, the Mohawk, has nothing to do with Hollywood's narrative of a fucktard mentality. These Mongols running around talking about we're Mohawks. We put our hair Mohawk. Who don't even know the true efficacy behind the Mohawk, based on something that really wasn't done until the latter parts, because there were no more helmets, but an inclination to make them come seeing us behind the mountains with our Mohawks that were froed the fuck up, because we had many ways of straightening our hair. This is the linguistics of truth based on the sister who owned the first beauty shop, who helped these stinky, nasty motherfuckers, and that's a fact. Everybody says they want change. How the fuck you want change if you're not willing to change? How do you think that the earth, the algorithm, the vibrations, the essence and everything around you is going to change for you to manifest you if you don't want to change? How are you going to change when you don't want to change? Nothing's going to assist you to change just because you want to change. You have to apply. You have to do some fucking things. So I have this one book I've had for a long time. Y'all gonna crack up when I tell you I stole this from Montclair Library. This is The Unexplained Events That Surround Us, Incredible, Astonishing, and Absolutely True, Stranger Than Science, by internationally acclaimed occult investigator Frank Edwards, author of Strange World. Montclair Library. I've had this since 1980. I think that's what my grandmother says, you a Jew, Jimmy. You hold on to every and anything. I know it was a slap in my face, and she was being a pundit of laughter, and that's why it was funny, because I agreed. Wholeheartedly. But anyway, so this is a book written in 1959, just in case you want to fucking know. Montclair Library. 1980. 78 is when I got it. 80 was when I took it. I have read this entire thing 3 times. I can't wait to break that down to you. And with that, I'm going to break down the Brooklyn Column Masonic Series by James Hallowell. The Regis poem or Halloway manuscript, Occultism. See that motherfucker there? a fraud, a warmonger who wanted the power that was never meant to be. And once we get done with these books right here, which be through the winter, we're going to incorporate Alien World Order, the Reptilian Plan to Divide and Conquer the Human Race by Len Katzen. I told you I had some books that we. I said, well, I'll share a few of them with you, because it seems like people have a hard time wanting to donate $2 or $3 for other wonderful books that I have not shared with you, that I'm going to get. That some are coming from overseas. So this is going to be an arduous event. My brother Charles Coburn, I hope he comes in. I love him, as I do Big Jers and a number of other brothers who I grew up with, who have separated themselves from the cast of the system of lies and perversions in the liberal states and ideology and the false etymology of identity. And we will move beyond that. I'm even thinking about doing a live with certain individuals, because orally and mentally, I am well equipped with a lot of information. I don't know that much, but what I do know is beyond the scope. It's like I love Paul Cook over in England. He's in Egypt, I believe, part of the world of Egypt, the youngest part, to which they let stand. I love how he goes on about certain rocks and concrete, because I've been telling people for a long time that we originally created concrete and nobody wanted to believe it. And I says, well, what do you think when you want to get lime, or you want to get certain things to make concrete, and you want to get colors out of blue and royal purple out of shells? What do you do with the rest of it that burns? You add that with certain clays and sands and stones, and what do you get? And you can even use rice, to which rice used to grow here. You know that, guys? All you people in Texas, you know y'all used to grow rice? Mexico? Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know that rice grew here? Wild rice? Why do you think they call it wild? For the wild man. Anyway, which is a made-up narrative. And a lot of y'all go crazy about this fucking book here. I am going to read this, and it's going to be a late-night read. I've been going to sleep, but I have been waking up for an hour or so. And I says, you know what, seeing how this to be predominantly around 12, 1 o'clock, usually when I go on to see if Westside did a video or somebody else might have did a video, you know, cure meal, still have something to watch, fall back asleep on, you know, that I can enjoy. I was like, damn it, I'm always looking through this. I was like, you know what, maybe at that time at night, I will go live. I'm not going to do no recording and upload a video. I got videos. I got about 20 videos I need to upload, and I haven't. And they're on books that I haven't read here. I'm still working on them, like a Manny P. Hall type thing. So, about occultism, about the true metaphysics and a few other things, and certain things, what means what, and how you bring them together to bring vibrations and frequencies and curve, and why is certain things done, and all that shit, and, which is unnecessary until we reclaim ourselves. But a lot of you don't want to change, so how you figure the ether's 9, 369, the goose drank wine. But anyway, how the monkey drank wine, the goose, yeah, whatever. How do you think that anything's going to change for you? You cannot put on a pair of drawers or socks that are meant for babies. And babies can't walk around in grown folk pants and shoes. Make it make sense. So how do you think, because order is still established and you're out of it, that you're just supposed to slipstream back and order's supposed to go, hey, it doesn't work that way, people. The enemy knows that. They don't know everything, trust me. But they know that. So we're going to read these things and hope, unlike the Lusitania, you don't fucking sink. So I got to run and get some distilled water for 4 o'clock. So I'm going to go live. I'm going to show you how to do the rest of that for the activated charcoal. And we're going to read this first. When I come back from the store getting the distilled water, and I'm not using purificate water. You can use that purified water. I make that and I utilize that for purposes of drink and everything. And we will definitely start the last book that I have, okay? All right. And researchers in prehistoric and proto-historic comparative philology, mythology, and archaeology by Hyde Clark. Excellent fucking read, all right? That'll help break up and shake up and change some things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Snoo? You were just sharing somebody's live? I'm live right now. I don't care about who's live. But anyway, I appreciate it, baby girl. So, American Discovery in New York. And let me pull this up so that way you can see that it's a narrative. And that's Jack D. Forbes. This is not by the consort of Mr. Forbes, okay? I'm respectful, so I say Mr. Forbes, if that's okay with you guys. So the next part, we're on Atlantean people, right? Part 6 of the read. And we're going to read that today as well. Okay? The Algonquin conquest of the Mediterranean region of 11,500 years ago by Samuel Poe. 2 totally different individuals. Okay? And there's 5 other books out there. No correlation that are older than these. All right? You got to remember now, this one's based upon, Samuel Poe one's about 2008. You know when the American Discovery of Europe by Jack D. Forbes. And I would advise, if you don't know who Jack D. Forbes is, look him up, okay? He utilized the ignorant terms of black and all that other stuff. But anyway, Jonathan Patrick Jack O'Hearn, that's dedicated, that's his grandson, O'Hearn, so pay attention. So this was exactly, I know the actual year, but this one right here, I think it was a reprint of 2007, I believe. 2011, something like that, from, I believe, if any of y'all remember, I think it was like 1990 something or 80, something like that. Well, anyway, we'll actually read the introduction to this and all that. Correlation to this, of course, but not as prominent as the one by Mr. Poe, okay? And so when I get back, we're going to actually saturate our heads with a little bit of that, the Algonquin conquest of the so-called 11,500 years ago, which supersedes 6,000, right? Christians and Hebrews and all the other religious consorts. And then we'll get into the ancient and modern Britain and Jews and Muslims in Britain, which I didn't read. And we'll take it from there, all right? Now, I know y'all looking at some of the other ones, mouth-watering, like, holy shit, read no. What we have here, we haven't even gotten to the contextual part of the literature. It gets much more puzzle pieces, but it gets more fluent in hypocrisy, ideologies, narratives, and truths. The thing is for you to determine and decipher through study, and this is not school homework. That means you actually researching the best you can until they shut every goddamn thing down. Okay? So let me say, hey, what's going on, beloveds? It's new. I enjoyed your live last night working in the kitchen. Let's get some more of it. While in there, what's going on, beloved? What's happening, man? That's my baby girl. Love her to death. Mikey Hill, what's going on, beloved? Cracking. APGR, grand to see you here, beloved. Yes, sir. Grand uprising, you already know. Hey, Thomas Lee. Salute. Kinfolk, what's going on? Ring Matter of Saturn by Norman Begram. Excellent. That's excellent. I might have that in the shed. I'm going to have to go dig through all them totes of books I got. Them big black and yellow ones. You know, I actually carried 3 of them things in here from the truck. I had to get somebody else to help me with the rest of them because and I had my back brace and my knee brace on. I was like, I know I'm strong, but I'm not proving nothing. Nobody, it ain't like a bunch of women on, I'm over here in California at and they watching me. Who's this little 200-pound joker picking them and 100-pound crates up and walking them, and they weigh more than that. They're almost like a cruise box in the military. We used to load cruise boxes with tools and stuff, and some of them cruise boxes weighed over 500 pounds. And it would be 2 of us snatch them up, and sometimes to throw them on the back of the trucks. One of us would literally pick 400-500 pounds up, like squat, like deadlift, and with our stomach and everything, and push it on the back of the truck. I'm dead serious. And we used to have to scale away and be like, and some of the older ones from Vietnam and Korean War that was still like chiefs and senior chiefs, master chiefs, they were like looking at us like, who are these young motherfuckers, next generation, nigga? You baby boomer, you fucked up. We used to be off the chain. Yo, but they knew we was lifting the whole gym, so I missed them. but it messed us all up too. Anyway, so I'm gonna go out here and grab this stuff up real quick. Finish my little rise. No honey, no cinnamon, just the supposedly mushrooms these niggas keep talking about's in there for gut health. I actually believe cloves is better for your gut, because every time I make clove tea at night, yeah, I go in that bathroom and I vacate the whole premises of the Hindenburg. The Zeppelins of all, yeah, food child. Be like I'm on Route 66, baby. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Who else was that? Herbo, what's going on, Snoop? What's cracking? What's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? It's good. J Big, what's going on? James Bond, James Branch, that's right, rock on. Irene Joseph, hi, how are you? Ireneus Joseph, how are you? How are you, hon? How you doing, beloved? That's good. we got Rondo God. Hit him with that water, brother. Hit him with that water, man. Hit him with that water. You know what I'm saying? Make them think they in front of the holes with one of the paint cans blasting their ass across the street. I got you, motherfuckers. Get wet, motherfucker. It's good to see everybody in the house, man. So I'm gonna head on out, grab this stuff up, come on back, situate myself a little better. Pay attention to your surroundings. You never know when one of these little Mark niggas might walk up, and I mean Mark, but they only knew the end of times, really the truth of it. And little parasites, I can't wait to see them motherfuckers running for the last time. Anyway, this shit is gonna be funny. Anyway, let me go ahead and pay attention to your surroundings. You never know when these motherfuckers might walk by you and got a new tool or something. You know, something inside the glass that poops out because of an activated thing in it. You'd be surprised at some of the shit they come up with. These motherfuckers are ridiculous. Seriously, okay? Especially if you already know what you want to get. And them motherfuckers will spray everything down, going waiting till the niggas, till the motherfuckers grab a hold of it. Oh, we got him. We got him. I'm serious, y'all. I am serious. I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm just being very dead serious. Believe what you want. And when you go and you leave your truck, I hope you got like me. In my truck, I have little cameras to look at the doors. And I have something else, right? I can't say what it is. That's why I removed the internet. And so if anybody walks up by my door, even if there was a walk like this, and I know the position of the body so well, that I'd be like, let me wipe my door handle off. And I mean, you know, when I watch my recordings, I'm like, look at this retarded motherfuckers walking by the truck. And then when I see a scratch, I look for that motherfucker. I'll be like, yeah, the other day, man, you was walking through the lot, and you had that little cart thing, and you scratched my truck, nigga. You want to throw up $150? I've had it happen, y'all. Yes, the motherfucker come out their pocket when I say, I want you to watch this. And so I pull out this little motherfucking square thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I say, that's you, right? What? You, nigga, I record whatever the fuck I want to record. Now, you on my land. They recording your ass 24/7. We got more cameras over here than in China, anywhere else. Shut the fuck up. You walk by my vehicle and you want to be careless and reckless. This is what the fuck, okay. I said, otherwise, I know exactly what you look like. I can have a friend of mine put your face in database. He can just upload it on his computer and find out who the fuck you are, where you live, and everything else. What time of the day you take a shit. And that's reality. Like I said, be careful of what you do and how you do it. I'm not here to badmouth people. I just don't like this. That's the behavior of stupid motherfuckers on my ancestral soil. Because people are running around blind to the facts of history. Doesn't mean that everybody's got a kowtow to the shit. I'm not here to stop what the fuck they're doing, but I'm not here to tolerate their bullshit. All right? They keep their bullshit way over yonder, wherever the fuck they at. Now, they got enough dumb motherfuckers to insatiably run around and do dumb shit. That's on those dumb motherfuckers. But as far as them, they're not opportunists. That's long gone. The moment these motherfuckers figure like they mixed everybody, I figure nobody was who they was, so they can do what the fuck they want. As if mixing with people is going to change something. Maybe in the dynamics of somewhere in a frugal line of history, possibly, but no more. Not when they kill their own. Unimpeded? What kind of shit is that? That's like that brother in Beaumont, Texas. One more thing. What was his name? good brother. He moved from a place, moved to Beaumont because it's supposed to segregate these little peckerwoods that racist, goofy motherfuckers where the Klan was moving out of. I don't know why niggas ain't run down there. All these badass, nigger pops and Charles and all these other motherfucking Charles White and all these, Dewberries and the motherfuckers of the past ain't run up in there and say, not today, motherfuckers. And I don't know, because they pussies. But anyway, right? Check this out. Supposedly, 2 niggas got out of the car with Tech 9s, blew a kid's, one motherfucker's leg off and shot him to death. And he ain't bothered nobody. Done nothing. Ain't hurt nobody. Was that the truth? And people started, the brothers and sisters went in there because of the segregation, started getting them out of there. I want to help these peckerwoods who call themselves racist again. I want to help them out. I'm going to probably do a video. I said I was going to do it before, and somebody said, Red, don't do it. It's a good friend of mine from Brooklyn. Now he's saying maybe you should talk about it. Ashkenazi established the racist commodity of and the narrative of racism and the Klan and all the other goofy shit. Trust me, because the Klan is a knockoff of the origin of the South of a melanated group of people that kept a lot of motherfuckers away before the wars precipitated. So infiltration was them motherfuckers hiding up under the hoods and mingling with us and then taking identity and creating the fake ass Ku Klux Klans, which was a derivative given to the Cabbage Patch Babies who they taught how to murder and kill by having them stand there when they were murdering autochthonous people and children and women, all right? Burning them, taking their body parts as ornaments, something passed down, a lie of history. And now these ragged motherfuckers running around not knowing that they're the true black bastards of the soil and on the earth because they live a lie to its fullest degree in the perpetual inaptitude of fucking stupidity. The dumbest motherfuckers on the planet are racists. And you know what I mean when I say planet. We take that back too. It ain't some round spherical motherfucking heliocentric bullshit. Okay? Did you take the butt plug out your butt today? And did you not beat on the child? Pray. Do you know what pray means? If you want to know what the word pray actually means, we're doing that right now. We're talking about betterment of things instead of negative of things. And you know what a righteous heart and a loving heart is? It is not contemptual, nor is it a drastic pleasure of absurdities to which you're displaying in your paranormal ignorance, as if that's going to mean something to any of these individuals in here. They have further surpassed your dilemma of false pronouns, adjectives, and adverbs and verbs and adjectives and bullshit letterism to which you parlay, which is no real communication of conversation. So, Professor VK with your fake ass account because you're afraid to put your face up on the motherfucker and put your real name up. Shut the fuck up. Let me go get this distilled water, and we're going to come back and read, and then we're going to set up for 3-4 o'clock, and we're going to go ahead and let me show you what the slurry looks like. I finish a couple more sips of this coffee. Oh, this is magnificent. You got to excuse my table, guys. I got a lot of work going on the table, and I'll show you that too, because I have nothing to hide, because that's just me here. Now, if Stu or somebody was here, it'd be different. He'll be like, God damn, this dude. Yeah, I know. So as you see, these are all kind of stuff, wires and stuff that I use for inventions. As you see, my soldering irons. I got 2 models I'm working on, the paints. I'm going to do a live on this stuff right here. I'm going to do a live explaining to you what's actually in here. You can see a little natch in there. I did a little chemical analysis on these things are deadly, very deadly. So, but you want it to smell good, they're deadly. Okay? Fixing some things that the cat broke. You see my little Dremels and stuff, because like I said, I work on a lot of stuff on this table. My little mat over here where I work on my guns and stuff like that. And then you see I'm always out in the back punching on the tree and stuff like that. Got a new rifle to put this on. Seeing this one, this is the second one. I bought another handgun, but I'm not going to show that. And here is the slurry. Let me lean it down a little bit. Don't worry. I clears my table off, y'all. Because a lot of people like, oh, you see the drone up in there and everything. Oh, this right here, let me show you this. Because a lot of y'all know I like building stuff, right? And I showed you this before. These right here, I'm actually going to repair to give to a friend of mine who actually has HO scale. I was surprised because I got two more I can build. I haven't been put together upstairs, you know, Roadrunner and another one. Anyway, these are, I've got every piece. I just haven't worked on them. These are HO scale slot cars that I built years ago. And I used to race them. A lot of people know from Jersey, we race these a lot. I built these. This is, and I actually upgraded them and changed them. And so I'm going to repair all these, hit them with a little simple green and all that. And I'm going to give them to him and his kids. So I got about 8 of them. I got 2 more to build. So yeah, these are slot cars. These are some fast, because these motors I got in there are upgraded and I moved them to a different position. These things are fat. I mean, they used to run off the track over in Vineland, New Jersey, where the only HO scale, which called. This is one of my favorite ones right here. This mug right here, this motor right here came off of one of those planes I built, the RC planes. This motor right here is so fast. I was like, I was only able to drag this on the straightway. You know, they do drag for the H. This thing is so fast, y'all. They do actually got the little thing, the time, how fast it is when it gets to the back. So the front used to get knocked off. I've got all the pieces I got to repair and all that, and simple repair. Each car will take about 30 minutes to an hour to fix up and give it to them, and the kids will enjoy them. So I've got a bunch of them in here. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of Camaros and stuff. So that's why they're up there. I should have been working on them this weekend, but I didn't. And then I've got 2 models that I'm working on. I'm finishing up the 1933 AMT Roadster, and the Halloween, I painted it. I just haven't put it together. I wiped it down with simple grain first. After letting it dry for about 42 hours, I went ahead and painted all the parts because it glows in the dark. I just haven't assembled it yet. So we got to do that. I got to repair the little electric motor over there. Giving that to one of the kids to play with, who's kind of autistic. And I got motorcycles that are going to go into little cases that, you know, to show my model building skill. So I really need to finish these. And it's just me. So it'll get done. But definitely about 3:40, 4 o'clock, we're going to come back. We're going to get this wrench, which is a slow process. I might start it before I go live and then show you the last little bit so we can proceed forward. Yeah, charcoal slurry, lemon, instead of using sodium bicarbonate, and the other one, which is salt, the sodium chloride, my fault, and the other crap. I'm just using the lemon, so I think it's more better and it's organic. So I thought I would share that with you guys. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Appreciate you guys taking the time, and I'm gonna go out here and get this distilled water and cat some little knickknacks. If you want to donate. We'll order the rest of more of these books. I think I showed y'all this yesterday, right? I think one of the books came in. And might be a couple of books, and they always doing this lately. This is not what they used to do, and they're putting stuff in after they close the front, which makes no sense. Instead of putting it in a goddamn box, which they're supposed to do for us. So I'm gonna talk to the old lady when I go up to the mall and say, "Why you didn't put it in a box, so that way I can get it instead of have to come back in the Monday and have you this little yellow dumb slip?" Because sometimes they give you this little yellow slip, and it's same shit that they put in the box. So with that being said. What's that new person? Ashley Cash, she's one of them that supports children. You know, well, I love children because we got to, you know? We have to. Shut the fuck up. Fucking sound like a goofy ass homosexual fed. And I don't even like saying the word fed because y'all disrespect what the Fed's supposed to be. All of you monkeys, you infiltrators, you lying pieces of sacks of shit. And what the feds are supposed to be is men and women of fucking something, instead of you infiltrating monkeys. Whether you're AI, which don't mean shit, or whether you're an individual sitting somewhere because you're your butt plug's not fitting up your ass right. I don't know what it is, which I don't care. Or you didn't get your dose of synthetic androcone, whatever the fuck it may be. I don't really give a fuck. Don't come asking retarded ass questions. But unlike everybody else, I have no problem. And I'm a proficient in using my shit too. How about that? Come and meet me and ask me to see it. And I mean that. I mean that wholly. So, I actually reached out to We the People. Now, this is the problem I'm having. I actually can repair it. See right here? This is about 2-3 years old. See that right there? What's happening is you're getting these fractured cracks. And that's from repeated on and off of your belt. Because what happens is it gets a little loose. So, I hope they're not using material from another country instead of the shit here. Because this needs to be more... They can 3D print one that will last a lot longer, that can be more flexible and still remain solid. Hell, I can make them on my little $250 3D printer. So I sent them a message. Let's see what they say, because this should be lasting forever. This is a magazine holder, and I have a bunch of them. The thing is, this might be this is the second one that's going through this, so I'm not utilizing it for the time being. You dig what I'm saying? So. Yeah. Hey, Rondo. It's cool. I ain't get that far, but it's cool. It's cool. I was playing with the red one. It's charging right now. So let me get the fuck out of here. I'm going to catch you cats later. And look, I don't call them, hey, oh, what's going on, beloved? I don't call them TROLs. I call them idiots. Yeah, so the more to come, the merrier. That means the more we get rid of. Just like the weak-minded individuals that we get to leave. Okay? See y'all here shortly.